It's me, Leo Skeppy. I have hit a real creative stump. Not really. Kind of. I don't know. Usually. I mean, I'm not like the most intense creator, right? I get overwhelmed just like everybody else, and usually whenever I get overwhelmed, I get pretty unmotivated, and I don't really know how to fix that. I don't really know how to fix that. My room's a mess. I'm depressed. Bars. But I'm about to get my camera equipment and shit like that in the mail tomorrow. I'm gonna start vlogging everything. Uploading YouTube. I'm not gonna be, using this microphone. It's probably not gonna be as good quality. Unless this isn't that great of quality. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. But hopefully I'm gonna record the process of getting my act together. I don't have a tripod yet. I was kind of trying to wait. I also need to get an SD card because I think it only comes with a 16 gig SD card. So maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow. I'll get the equipment. That'll be the first video that I record with it, and yeah. I was working on music earlier as in 10 minutes ago. That's what made me record this video. It's like it's not that I'm like a natural or anything. My music's like my music is not anything crazy, right? But it's a good way for me to express my emotions because I don't really do that. At least the ones I need to express. But dude, absolute wall. Like I low-key feel disconnected from my higher power right now, which is really fucking stupid. I tried to meditate. I mean, granted it was only for 5 minutes, but it's probably because my brain is so stimulated and hyped up on junk food and sugar and all of that bullshit. I need to start eating healthier. Hopefully that's going to be part of my filming journey. I guess this is just like a reintroduction to my fucking channel, dude. Maybe I'll post this to TikTok as well. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm really excited. I'm very what is it called? Apathetic. I'm very apathetic right now. Because I'm very passionate about the things that I'm about to start doing and the things that I want to do. The things that are going on in the world right now are so discouraging. K-Love. Shout out to the people who know that. But I would really like to take this channel in a direction where it's so funny. The last video I posted was me trying to start my business. Guys, that flopped, but only because I gave up on it. I was willing to give up on it, but I really wanted to. I realized that there's a lot of aspects to owning a business that I'm not prepared for. So I decided to go to college, and that's what I've been doing. I don't think I've posted since starting college. I have posted on TikTok, so if this is on TikTok, I'm lying out my asshole right now. But I'm talking specifically to my YouTube. It's in landscape format, So, but yeah, I really want to do like socio-political, social experiment-esque content where we kind of challenge people's beliefs, like why they believe what they do and what backs that up, what's A, B, and C. Not because I want to argue for the sake of arguing, but because I want to challenge people's comfort, people's mindsets, because a lot of people don't know why they believe what they believe in. They're just like, I saw it and I agree, with no rhyme or reason. And people are completely content with that. But as soon as people start asking questions, they keep asking why, that's whenever they start having original ideas. They start doing... Guys, it's 10. they start doing research motivated by no biases. You know, they want to understand the truth. They don't just want to see the first thing and take that as truth. Yeah, you know what I'm getting at? You know what I'm getting at? I probably sound pretty stupid right now. Probably sound like a little dummy. A little fucking dummy. Sorry. But yeah, I really want to motion towards waking people up. Not because here's the reality about perspective, dude. Nobody's right. Nobody's wrong either. Everybody's allowed to have their opinions, but it's really detrimental for people to understand why they have the opinions that they do. And that's what I'm trying to motivate. I don't need them to change their opinion. I don't need them to blah, blah, blah. But debating is a great way for people who are open to it to question the validity of their opinion. I don't necessarily want them to think the way that I think. Frankly, I don't think I want many people to think the way that I think. That society would crumble. Nobody would do anything. But I do. I need people to be more original thinkers. People need to put the work in to have an opinion. Like, it's not an opinion if it's not built on anything. I mean, it still is an opinion, but that's why it's not a fact. We should have fact-based opinions, not opinions based in, oh, I felt like this made sense, so now this is my life. Guys, cut that shit. Cut it, bro. Cut it. We're done. We're adults. You realize that, right? Like, the future of our country depends on us. Our children are depending on us to make good decisions. I ain't trying to sit there and, here in 25 years, whenever my daughter is 17, I don't want to hear about how we screwed them over type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do what our parents did to us, which is a very common way of thinking, but like, can we do it a little bit more consciously? Doing the opposite of what our parents did doesn't mean we're breaking any cycles. It just means we're creating new ones, right? So we need to balance everything out, have balanced perspectives, have a centralist form of thinking where there isn't liberal and Republican and like fucking all this, one extreme versus the other. It should be a balance of opinions, and everything is a spectrum. So it's going to be really hard for people to narrow down. But since everything is a spectrum, we'll like that's the beauty of people, right? Is that everybody still carries a different perspective, have different experiences. So even with a centralist, balanced mindset, we're still going to have unique things. There's going to be people with unique things to offer, new ideas. And I don't think there's any way for us to 100% nail what civilization is supposed to be like, because so far nobody's really done that. All of them have kind of crumbled. But we can still try our hardest. And as well, yes, we can be civilized people, but do we need to live in civilization? Do we need this political form factor that supposedly delegates the responsibility to the people, but in reality, the people vote and then our representatives just do whatever they get paid to do anyways? It doesn't fucking work. I mean, great, capitalism in a perfect world is great, just like communism, right? But rich people abuse the fuck out of capitalism. And it's built on our backs. I mean, this is modern day slavery. The rest of the world agrees too, just by the way. The rest of the world agrees. And, without tiptoeing or, doing any research, because I'm not looking, bro. I ain't looking. I'm not going to disappear. Okay, I'm just talking about wanting to live a better life, right? A lot of shit needs to change. Like big things, very big things. I don't know what big things. Wink, wink. But big things. And I think a lot of that is going to start whenever people are fed up with the discomfort of so much comfort. I mean, not that. Hold on. Let me clock it really quick. Let me clock it. Our society, American culture, I should say that. American culture is a consumerist-based culture, right? Our economy would not function if we did not consume, because that is what capitalism produces, right? We need to stop consuming from anything affiliated with BlackRock or Rothschild, anything owned by Rothschild, which is like everything. Yeah. We should probably grow our own food because all of our food is fake. Yeah, that's probably going to help us all think a lot better. And since gut health is directly related to mental health, once we start eating whole foods, mental health is going to improve. People just need to do research, man. There's a lot of new shit coming out. There's a Asian scientist that just won a fucking whatever Asian prize nationality thing for proving that whenever the body fasts for, up to 3 days, the body starts eating degenerative cells and make new healthy ones. That's pretty fucking huge. Hashtag cancer cells, hashtag autoimmune disease, hashtag fucking everything wrong with the human body. Just about everything about the US is fucked. Like with a PH. 2 P's, 2 H's, fucked. I want my content to go towards audiences that have the same wish for real freedom, constitutional rights, shit like that, so that we can become more empowered as not just a nation, but as community. We need community in this day and age, which social media is fucking destroying, dude. There's no reason why people should be replacing their goddamn subscriptions with TikTok. Why am I sitting down and watching TikTok for 4 hours? I mean, really, any media consumption for 4 hours. We need to be creating. We as the people need to start creating what these corporations want us to consume, what these corporations profit off of us for. Like, low key, we could just like stop using the US dollar and go back to a trade system. Like, that would be pretty fucking sick, honestly. And like, we could go back to using like horses for travel. Excuse me. Which a lot of people are uncomfortable with. But we need to cut back. We need to, think about it like a damn tree. While it's growing, you cut off the shorter branches so that it grows taller and more abundant. And then you do the same thing if it's a fruit tree, the fruiting flowers. You cut them back so that it grows back stronger. It's more voluptuous fruit. We need to take a few steps back before our civilization can prosper alongside the earth, alongside, I don't know, the natural order of nature, natural. I mean, we are human beings. We're made up of flesh and bone and blood, just like every other creature on this fucking planet. We need to we need to what's it called? Green punk. We need to like do an industrial revolution except for like green punk, you know? There's nothing wrong with technology helping us, but as long as we're damaging our planet, dude, I mean, dude, it's pointless. It's literally pointless to advance with in technology if we're gonna damage the planet, because then we're just gonna fucking go extinct, and then we're not gonna be able to use that fucking technology. How? Who? Bro, humans are, bro. This is all the billionaires. Excuse me. And this is all the billionaires, though. And it's really stupid because they're greed. Like, they don't even want to spend their money. They're just trying to sit on big stacks of cash. And then what happens whenever they fucking die? They don't even get to use their money. And then they're setting an extreme offset in the economy where 70% of the U.S. is living paycheck to paycheck. And the majority of states working a minimum wage full time isn't even going to pay for a 2-bedroom apartment rent. How are people not losing their shit right now? How are people not losing their shit right now? What's his name? There's this guy. I watched a YouTube video by Drew Gooden. That guy who's like, road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. He makes a lot of really good, in-depth, statistical content now, and he made a video about like the greed of billionaires. I swear to God, I'm gonna tweak off this shit, dude. What's the goal? What is the goal here? I mean, you know, a conspiracy theorist would say that, you know, the rich are trying to turn the population, the mass population, into cattle, you know, like slaves, to make them more money, to keep them in power, to feed a luxurious life that they're not even going to experience in the next 40 years because they're going to be fucking dead. Yeah. Yeah. Unless they found a way to live forever, then I guess it would make sense. But then, like, why would... Well, whatever. I'm just so, like, fed up with the redundancy of everything, and I can't believe other people aren't, you know. And it's even more infuriating because we can't make change until we all come together as a community. Like, I can't change the way this fucking society evolves by myself. We need numbers. We need at least 3% of the population in order to overthrow a government, which I'm not saying we should. I'm not. I would never condone that. Ever. I just want to live a free life, bruh. You know, a fulfilling life on my own little homestead, where every single day I have a purpose to keep my friends and family alive and to commune with them, tending to a garden in our livestock each day, fixing simple things around our property, you know, repairing our stucco hut. Yeah, that would be fucking sick. You never get bored. There's always something to do. And you're surviving, but not just surviving, you're fucking living. You know, you're not spending 40 hours a week at a job that makes you want to kill yourself. Yeah. Instead, every single day you're going outside, breathing fresh air, you know, loving up on your animals and your friends and family and spending a bunch of time with them while doing wholesome things. It's pretty nice. Sirens, they're after me, guys. They're after me. What did I see earlier? It was something kind of crazy. Something about foreign policy and Israel and I don't know. I just can't be surprised anymore, dude. I literally just can't be surprised anymore. I mean, like, I'm not. Yeah, I'm fucking pissed about it. Like, I question existing every other day over it, but nothing's done without the masses, y'all. Nothing's done without the masses. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. For real, US and those associated are like King George III. Oh my god. You like my beanie on my mic? It's like I was gonna say it's like a beanie. It's a sock. But it sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty alright. I ain't mad about it too. It looks cool. It's got personality, man. Like, come on, man. It's just the coolest thing, man. Okay, I guess I think that's gonna be the end of it. I've been recording for 26 minutes now. So peace out. Big things coming. Gonna start looking into developing some projects, hopefully, no promises. Definitely big things that I want to do, though. Big things I want to step into and help get started. But yeah, I hope you have a great day, and regardless of your beliefs, stay safe, be smart, make good decisions, and do your research. Don't believe the first thing you see. Please check multiple sources and balance out the perspectives. Just take the key details. Watch out, because the way that they word shit can get very tricky sometimes. But with that, peace.